Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jim the Fuzzy, and welcome back to the Last Federation. When we left off, we were in orbit around the Andor homeworld, and we were planning to go to with another pirate base, which is going to improve our reputation with a lot of people, but it's not going to give us that full +5 with the Evox, because that's their people we're blowing up. So, okay, not exactly the best starting position. Okay, it's an Andor ship. Hydral Shadow Research Facility. Uncaptured, the Shadow attribute is applied to your flagship for 15 turns. This makes your flagship invisible to enemies as well as having their shots pass right through you. Okay, that could be easy. Interesting. An emergency response hangar which starts launching squadrons if we get too close. And we don't actually need to go over there at all. So, I'm going to say, let us just go over here. And open fire freely. And yeah, we're taking some damage. That's very temporary. And now we're gonna slow to a halt. And now, I think I figured this out. Operation Raptor. Operation Sharpshooter. And Operation Leech. And triple range. Applied to everything. And now we just sit down and start shooting again. And all this stuff starts taking massive amounts of damage. Look at these pirate base enclosures, and it's not as bad as I make it sound, but they are getting pounded. And with those long-range grav lances, and just watch my shield bar. I'm just staying still, so it goes up to 3 instead of 1. He's not using the engines at all. Yeah. Yep. Energy blaster doing its job. And then this artillery piece is kind of going okay. You know, I really gotta do something about these artillery turrets. So, gravity lance. And, yep. Alright, we are almost out of shields. Well, the good news about that is we have the ability to instantly restore our shields. And in the process, just shoot down everything coming towards us. And just open fire on everything. And keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. Anything useful coming out of this? Well, that artillery turret's almost dead. And we're still yep, that's one dead artillery turret. If that one over there, which, yeah, okay. I'm gonna shift back to the energy blaster because that is better for what we're doing. which is taking out a few structures. I forgot to keep checking for pilots. Are there any? No. The pirate base structure is... definitely on the list of things that we could blow up without too much trouble. And it's almost dead. Alright. Come on. And no pilots down that I need to worry about, so... oh well. I should probably just concentrate on this pirate base enclosure. So it dies that quickly. And we got a bunch of influence. Oh, it's the Skylaxians that don't get the big boost. No matter what. Okay. So we did get the +5 with the Evox. And we got 0.5 Peltian voting proxies. Those are... well, you'll see how those work once we get to it. And we are once again over the Cushion homeworld. Now, this many... we're over 55,000 credits. That's kinda nice. I think we should go look at what we can research now. Getting advanced subatomic theory is definitely on the list of things we need. Nobody else has it, though, according to this. Which I think is wrong. Huh, weird glitch. Okay. Let's go work on our science. Now does it show the right things? No, it doesn't. Weird. Well, just see what we can help them with. Cooperative research. We're not going to be able to get that until we give them basics of atomic theory, which I don't mind the Andors. In fact, I like helping out the Andors. Alright, now we got +6 with them. Oh, we can go more science. Alright. Yeah, let's give them manufacturing. You know what, I'm just gonna give them everything. Because I think... yeah, getting up to +60 doesn't really do much, but to make sure they're gonna stick around. Yeah. Still at 15 months, so... I'm gonna have to buy a few scientists. Yeah, let's go buy, say... 20. Yeah, I know that's a huge chunk of my money. But I think... alright then. That's, time to go learn something new. Once we got 20, everything is reduced to 1 month. But, let's get advanced subatomic theory. And down to 1 month. And oh, that's a lot of tech gifts. Alright, and almost done. Alright. +4 influence on the Andors, wow. We're up to trusted. So now we've got a lot more ability to research stuff. And because research is so very, very nice. Huh. Oh, I see. That's why. I was wondering why the fleet construction nanorobotics was so much longer to research. 15 months versus 4, which is actually 21 versus 10 because I've got 6 scientists who will instantly research it. Gravitron theory. Graviton theory. Okay. Oh. Bonus on gravity weapons. Alright then. Combat optics, we don't do, ground combat, so I'm not interested in it right now. But yeah, that basic subatomic weapons definitely seems... It definitely seems like something I want. So, let's get that done. And with that...
The burlesque warlords are now spacefaring. Extreme caution is advised. They seem likely to take their constant internal wars to the solar stage.
There we go. Burlesks are now spacefaring. I don't know if you could hear that because I've been tweaking the audio, but the AI computer that we... Oh, spread hate. Everyone who has at least a 0 attitude with the burlesque loses a bit of attitude every month toward every race the burlesque have less than 0 attitude toward. The burlesque from the Federation then would do this kind of... Yeah, they're spreading hate. They're basically trying to get everybody at war. And... Hey! More space pirates. Alright. Well, they're not in good shape. I'm gonna pop over to the burlesque for a moment. Just show you how they work. The burlesque have warlords. They have, in fact, 3 warlords. One is the guy in charge. In this case, Lithtin something. Yeah. Hydro filth. How dare you approach after everything you've done to deny us our rightful place among the stars. So you got the Prime Warlord and the 2 secondaries. Sometimes bad things can happen. What you do is you build up leverage. So, for example, I can challenge one of these guys to a duel. The downside with that is that, they're going to start a war with somebody. But it does give me plus 30 influence with the burlesques because I'm an excellent fighter, and plus 50 for dueling their warlords. So it's an 80 influence swing. So it's a big deal. And then you get 300 leverage with whoever his secondaries are, and 3,000 with whoever becomes prime, which is going to be one of the secondaries. So Yeah. Really, you can get a lot here quickly, which is one reason to start with the burlests, because you only need to get about, I think, negative 30 before you can do that. The thing is, they instantly go after anyone else who might be spacefaring. So one of the best things you can do is get the burlests. I'll have you note that their combat power is 563 billion, whereas the nearest comparison is the Skylaxians with 458 million. Anyway, the best thing you can do is essentially restart constantly until the Thoraxians, the first ones that become spacefaring, and then get the burlests to duel the Prime Warlord, and he will declare war on the Thoraxians, and they will go into all-out war between the two most militaristic factions in the star system. Alrighty. Started shooting some stuff. And I'm gonna move over this way. And again over this way. And now I'm gonna try and weave through here. And now this guy is almost dead. So yeah, they've got all these missile turrets which can't track me, which is kind of nice. Okay, that's not good. And let's just... Ow. My shields are getting pounded here. And... Okay, I think... Yeah, we just took out the sniper turret, so... That's good. And now we get the minigun out. Because I want to kill these two guys off. Before they can go all over the place and do too much damage. And, yeah. One down, one more. Okay, let's get moving. Okay, that's two dead. Now we're gonna come over here, switch to the energy blaster, and rescue some pilots. And there are more pilots over there, which we can go rescue. So I am going to speed us up. And send us straight towards them. So you'll see what happens. In we go! That's an Andor pilot, saved. These projectiles are glowing yellow. Those will do damage that ignores our shield. So, not a good thing to get in the way of. Yeah. Not good. Alright. Well, Oh, that's a lot of missiles flying around, but that's, kind of the Burles specialty. Let's boost up the shield so we can kind of avoid a little bit of damage. Yeah, it's friendly. Gonna move over here. And yeah, shields are recharging, which is good. Alright. Step 1. Operation Raptor. Step 2. Operation Sharpshooter. Step 3. Triple range. And yeah, since I haven't been firing, that's been recharging my shields. So, I think I'm gonna just drop the shield power and boost up my thrusters a little bit. Don't know how many more. Yeah, I've got to kill 3 more enclosures. Okay. It gets really easy to kill this stuff when you've got this much of an escort around. Although... yeah, there we go. Energy blasters have absurd range in this situation. Yep, took some hull damage because I wasn't watching where I was going. Oh well. A pirate base enclosure there that is doing alright. We have... that's a lot of health. When your health runs out, it's game over. You're in this flagship, so if it blows up, well, I mean, I'm told that kills you. An AI with a sense of humor, who would have thunk it? Let's go this way. Again, rotate. Keep in here and keep shooting. Alright, I'm gonna spin this way. Well, I should have been paying more attention, clearly. No, I can get over there. That shouldn't be an issue. And now, gonna cut back on engine power, boost weapons, boost shields, and turn. Alrighty. And we're shooting at everything in range. More hull damage. I mentioned I don't like taking hull damage. And I just flew into something else that does hull damage. Okay, fine. I'm gonna click on that, and I'm gonna click on that, and I'm gonna shoot at both of those, and nothing else. Operation Leech, go. Okay, they just did a whole lot of damage. And I don't know if they healed me or not. It's hard to say. Probably not, but you never can tell. Alright, got a bunch of influence. Rescued one Andor pilot from escape pod. One Andor pilot joined my science team. Nice. And rescued 18 burlesque pilots from escape pods. Alright, and we are now over by the Peltian homeworld. Let's see if we can give the burlesque back for a reward. No. I guess not. Do we have an... Yeah, we've got an inventory. Here we go. Got Goon... Burlesque. Captive burlesque pilot warriors are useful for a few things. You can do a prisoner exchange with a warlord in exchange for leverage, or if you think the prisoners have it coming to them, you can sell them into slavery at the black market for lots of credit but a worsening reputation. That used to be a lot less, bad. Because, well, the issue was that, okay, Galaxian pilots are useful for a lot of things. Prisoner exchange. Alright. And Andors are exchange for credit or influence. Okay. Yeah. The, sell into slavery thing used to, if we say, sell prisoners as slaves. Oh, it still does. Okay. You notice how it improves the relationship with the burlesques? The burlesques think you're really strong, tough guy for selling them into slavery. The Thoraxians don't care. And the Peltians are terrified of the thought of somebody who sells other people into slavery. So, none of those three races will actually care about you. Well, actually, having those three races of spacefaring and the only one spacefaring is really, really good if you want to start selling people into slavery and making a lot of credit really early. It's very useful. So, yeah. Anyway, that's enough for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Jim of the Fuzzy. I hope to see you again next time. And, yeah. Just look at this combat power. 571 out of 3.6 billion population. 571 billion, 3.6 billion population. Burlesques are not somebody to mess around with. Skylaxians could compare. They have almost... Yeah, they have almost no population. I think they got a really tiny planet that is that they're not very compatible with. So, anyway. I'll see you next time.